They're not having a game, are they? They never have games out here. There's like all these vehicles fucking parked here. See, these are all those houses. I think this is the latest house. It was a newer house, and it didn't fit in with any of the other houses here. It was bulldozed like a month ago, or a few weeks ago. So now the only thing that stands in their way is part of this park and the old 7-Eleven. So this is like Sunset's version of the 5600 project. What the fuck are they doing over there? It must be family stay-at-home night, even though clearly they're not at home. Oh, I guess they did have a game. Okay. There was a house here. That's long since been gone. So I filmed out here a few months ago, and I'll show you the sign, their development plans for the new school. What is this? Old sewage. That fence is new. It used to be like a chicken wire fence. And you could see the horses they have back there. And people would come by and pet them and feed them and, you know. Oh. Look at that. I imagine that this belongs to those people. Probably. See, I'm not on their property. I'm on the sidewalk, so. They've already started excavating over here. I want to film over there, but I'm gonna wait till their fucking post-game meeting is over. Yeah, no wonder Denise said be careful around the school. They got people with bats over there. I don't want to get on the wrong side of them. So they've already started kind of working, like scooping out, excavating the whatchamacallit, the foundation. I really need to get in there and film sometime. I need to ask the principal if I can film on like the last day, like when everyone's gone, just for posterity's sake. Because I doubt the janitor is going to let some random... I mean, I used to work here, but, you know, it's probably a completely different crew now. Yeah, it's a good thing I brought my camera out here tonight during the day, because they've already made plans to demolish this place. This is the kitchens back here. And if we can't go in And the closest we're going to get is filming right here in the hallway. So you would go down these doors here and turn, there's like a music room, some music rooms. In the cafeteria, there's 2 doors, I think, right there. And you go at the end of the hallway there, and there's some steps, so you can also go out of the building. Let's see. This is the kitchen. This is going to be gone, so appreciate it. I'm gonna put my jacket on because it's getting like breezy. Okay. And then people are like, what are you doing? Yeah, they've got like little demolition equipment in here, and that's why that's there, so then they can move it out without it like treading the land. Oh, I was gonna show the new school design. So I think that's actually, I think Roy Junior High only took this summer to be rebuilt. So this is their plan here. Thank you, voters. Who the fuck voted? I mean, I don't like this school anyway. I have really negative memories about this school and the building, so I could care less. It's an old, trashy, outdated fucking school. And at least this new school, oh, I didn't notice that. That's actually tile. Huh. I thought that was ivy. No, it's just tile. Huh. So their new school, see, now this one says Sunset Junior High School, a teacher academy school. See, now the new school they rebuilt in Clearfield, that new elementary school, it's the same one, not Lincoln Elementary, Clearfield Elementary or whatever. That one also says a teacher academy school. So this foundation here is going to be like the front of that building, like right here. My hat's going to come fucking flying off and everyone's going to be like, oh, it's Quasimodo. So here, I think that's the cafeteria. And we never use these doors here. I hope they don't get mad for me filming out here. I mean, they're gonna tear it down. People want to know what it looked like 20 years from now. And then somebody left their Naruto jacket. That's gonna get blown up with the building. We never use these doors. Now this area here, this has probably been redecorated in the past 20 years since I've left this school. That up here is the Commons, or the new Commons. It was new 25 years ago. In 1999, it was built. All these were put in. These were new. This Commons area. Because originally the Commons, they used to call it Spirit Hall. And it was a 9th grade area. And it was just like a little hallway. Carpeted dark hallway. With nothing to it. And then I guess the voters voted, yeah, let's give them an area to hang out. And guess what? It was fights and vandalism and fights and all this other crap. This beneath it is the well, that's the main hallway here. The main hallway here, and the library across right from there is a library. I'm pretty sure everybody's gone, but this is a science area. This was built the same time that that was built, because, and it also connected to the home ec classroom, because I had Robin Gumbrecht in 8th grade. I think that was the class right there, because it was open during construction, because all they were doing was, you know, building this and that, and that's pretty much all they were doing. And that was like 24, 25 years ago at this point. And yeah, so that's going to be gone, because this commons / science area celebrated its 20th anniversary on June or May or June 2019. I want to say it was June, because it was still in construction. Math hall is closed during all lunches. Huh. New rules. See, this is that hallway I was telling you about. Well, not new, but you know, you come down that way from the cafeteria, come down here. They didn't have those assisted hearing and AED things when I was going here. If you're having a panic attack, okay, we can walk over there in a bit, because it looks like everyone there is gone. Because I had a panic attack because the gym teacher is a fucking weirdo. They just said, do you want a glass of water? Closed halls during lunch. Where the fuck are you supposed to go during lunch if all the halls are closed? See, they already started moving desks out to refurbish them, repurpose. I probably won't even get permission to film inside. Probably not. So this is going to be probably the best that I get of the school. So they're like, are you filming at the school? No, I'm playing Pokemon Go. I'm catching a Cubone. This, of course, is the front of the school. There. And I wonder if they're going to change that shitty mascot. I heard years ago, when I was like in 8th grade, they're supposed to change it from Sun Devils to Moonbeams, which makes even less sense. The fuck is a... Well, I know what a moonbeam is, but like in contrast to the sun, which is where Sunset, Sun Devil, where that is derived from. I don't get the correlation. All this stuff here is new. This is new. That tree. There used to be like a... I don't know what you call it. An awning? A shelter awning? Overhang? I can't remember if they even had a flagpole. It might have been over that way. But they had like this black awning that stretched from the front of the building like all the way down here. They did not have a handicap ramp at that time. This was 2000, the last time I was here. You can see right there, that's where it was attached to. Or it was bolted to. Right there. I should have started a new film when I got to the school. Back to school night, August 16th. It's a little early for back to school night. 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. So, oh, the carpet's the same as when I was here. Huh. In the office, they also remodeled the office. When they did the commons area, they redid that. I keep expecting Miss Ricks to come out and be like, what are you doing here? But she's dead, so it's fine. I don't know what this is. This is like a bike or a scooter lockup or something. It's like they want all the kids to be outside, but they don't provide really anything. They're like, what's that fat dumpy guy filming at the school? I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it after hours. These are portables. A couple of them right there. And normally that's illuminated. Well, not illuminated, but it's lit. I wonder if they're going to refurbish that and keep that, because it's actually kind of new. I hope they change their mascot, because Sun Devil is fucking stupid. That cop just drove by a few minutes ago. Yeah, there's some fat asshole filming at the school after hours. Wouldn't it be more of like a problem if it was like in the middle of the day and like they were in class or something? I remember cleaning in one of these portables and it reeked. Like, this was just in 2015 when I had a part-time job here. The portable just reeked of like BO, diarrhea, just pretty much all the bad bodily smells that you can imagine. I'm going to start another tape. Okay, picking up. This is the other side here. These were like language, English classes, I think, down here and up there. I know Mrs. Matthews had a classroom there. I kept trying to get her class, but I guess she taught very specific whatever. I knew she was really popular, but I never had her for a teacher. I know this one teacher who I thought was the art teacher and it wasn't. Oh, this is like the art room. This is the art room. They have their little sinks in here. Oh, this is the wood shop room. Or the shop class. We had that one teacher, what's his face, Mr. Collinsworth or Charlesworth. And I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like in with a bad crowd in that class because I became popular for being funny. And we would fuck with him all the time. Like, we unhooked his mouse and dangled it out the window because his computer was right next to the window. And we would like hide his book. And we would like move things off of his desk. And we were constantly being sent to in-school suspension to ISS. So this is the other end of that hallway, that same hallway. Up here, the gym is upstairs. So you go up these stairs right there, it's right there. Because down there, that was Mr. Miller's classroom, which was the health and history class. And Mr. Schilling, I'm sure he's dead by now, because he was like 1,000,000 years old. See, this is funny to me. This little project here, when the whole building is going to get demolished anyway. So what's the point in that? What's the point in doing any of that if it's all going to be demolished anyway? Obviously, there's more of the building, but I can't show it because I don't have keys to the building. So... this used to be like just an open field. It was just all grass like this. Because up there's the gym office, or it's storage, but it's connected to the gym. This leads to the gym here. And that's the boys' locker room right there, I think. And that's another janitorial closet. I hate the lock system on these doors, because as a custodian, I'm trying to lock the doors and they won't fucking lock. And I'm like, okay, if it doesn't lock and someone comes in and steals shit, I'm in trouble. These are the main gym doors for both the boys and the girls' locker rooms. So you can see that dividing wall right there. So if both, because there is Collister for the guys and then Nelson for the girls, and they would say, okay, go out here and run whatever the fuck, 30 laps or 20 laps or whatever the hell. They don't even, oh, they have one window open up there for like venting, and that's it. Half the teachers I had back then were probably dead, unless they were like young, like in their early 30s or 20s. Half of them are gone. Probably deceased. Probably. Well, the old ones are. For sure. I want to film over at that fucking thing. There's like people still hanging out over there. Well, I guess it's not really a big deal. I can just go and film and ignore them, I guess. If it looks like there's too many people hanging around the actual concessions, then I won't. But if there's not, then... because they get mad and be like, oh, what are you filming? I don't know if they're going to touch the seminary building. They didn't touch the Roy Seminary building. So... they probably won't even do anything with it. But even though I couldn't enter the school, the building, it was still pretty insightful. You were still able to see, you know. And that's why it's called Sunset. Right there. Look at that view. Amazing. Okay, looks like the concessions area is pretty much empty, so I can go up here and film. So this building here, I guess they still do have games, but they don't use that building anymore. So I was here last night, and the council mostly voted, because you can see all this is construction for the new school. That's the foundation. All of that. So this, it was a majority vote. I saw the results. Denise, thank you for posting those, by the way. We're in favor of demolishing it. I think two people, Beverly McFarland, I think, was in favor of keeping it. And surprisingly, Chud Bangeter was in favor of keeping it. So this is like, I have no idea what's in there. What's in there? And you can see kids will come by and smash out the windows, because now they got plywood in all the windows. Women's bathroom Whammon. Oh, was that the men's bathroom? The men's bathroom. That was like the announcer's call box. The last time I filmed here, which was like November last year, I can't remember if I filmed here or not, because I know I filmed at the park proper. So I can't remember if I filmed here or not, but I figured I would do it for sure because, you know, they're knocking it down. And these were just windows. Concessions was, I think, down there. I think, unless it was right here. But this is like 3 stories. A basement, ground floor, middle floor, upstairs floor. This is a cool little building. If I could buy it from the city and just keep it, I'd live there. I mean, I'd make sure there's power and water running to it. You know, maybe like fix some of those windows. Yeah, I think that middle one, it was concessions, because looking here, this is like the utility door. And this is this is the men's bathroom. There's like a giant mosquito or a mosquito eater like right there. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. The grading, so it doesn't flood when it rains, because sometimes when it rains it pours. Wow, that is just filled with bird shit. My God, look at that. Jesus Christ, it's like a waterfall of bird droppings. It's crazy. And these old sodden steps will be gone. Women have to climb all the way up here to use the toilet. Men can just go right there. I know, sexist much, right? But this is the Central Park ball field announcer box or concession stand. That's getting torn down. That's getting torn down for sure. Because they voted a majority vote of getting rid of it. And well, I don't know if they're going to still host sunset days out here, because half this park's going to be gone in order to widen the road. So half the park has already been utilized for the school, for the new school. Which I actually kind of like it, being like closer back like that. I'm guessing it was probably a land swap, so the old school area is going to be like the new park. Like this will be the ball field, and then that'll be like the new park area, I'm guessing. Because UDOT still has to deduct their cut of this, which, if my estimations are correct, are from about that tree or that utility pole right there all the way up to 7-Eleven. So that's a good percentage of the park gone. There's also all this park that's going to be gone. So I can't imagine that they're going to host sunset days at John G, because that's like a little know-nothing park. And I doubt they're going to host at Rachel Runyon, because that's even smaller. They may as well just cancel sunset days and just do a joint thing with like Clinton Days. Because Clinton Days has a bigger park that's a park. and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. And more vendors, more things to do. And from what I understand, it seems like attendance at Sunset Days since like before COVID has been really bad, because it was actually before COVID that they got rid of all the rides and stuff. Oh, and there's your little doggo training area for the little doggos. That's for the dogs, by the way. This isn't for kids. Well, I guess it could be for kids. I seen one of them somewhere. It's like people were using them for their dogs. And someone's homemade skate track, skate ramp. So, hey, there's cats over there. Meow. 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 That's what that was. They're a bunch of cats. Meow. Meow. Maybe I can get him to come over so I can pet him. Meow. They're like, what the fuck is he doing? What is that human doing? Maybe that is for kids, but I've seen people use those for dogs. I mean, so just imagine half of this, like a quarter, being gone. A third or a quarter, and then that's already measured out to be used for the new school. So, I mean, there's a little bit left. They could still use it, I guess, in theory. Meow. Meow. But there's not really that much left. So, you know, once that's all said and done. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you enjoy it, hit the like button, smash that like button, make love to the like button, fuck that like button, and subscribe, especially if you enjoy my toilet humor. This is probably going to be one of the last few videos here in Sunset for a while, because I feel like I filmed most of everything there is to show. I've got all the parks, Rachel Runyon, John G., this park, also now the school. I don't usually film schools. I made an exception because they're tearing this one down. So that's really it. So keep an ear and an eye out for my next video, which will be out in the near future. Oh, also, I think I said this before, the old City Hall building and fire department were right over here. And that's going to be gone too, so I don't even know why they opened a new Mexican place there. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one. If anyone remembers, this used to be the circle. I figured it was high time I show an after, a proper after video of, there's some vampire remains right there. Such a shame. Of what happened. Now that the dust has settled, so to speak, and they've had a cleaning company come through and scoop away all the junk. Well, it looks like they still got a little bit of their old place still standing. The downstairs part. They got kegs back there. Steel kegs. I came here and filmed one night, but it was pretty much unusable because you couldn't really see. I wonder if he's using one of these places for storage since he still owns the property. And technically I'm outside the perimeter of this fence, so technically I'm not on it. At least I'm not in the prohibited area. And that's Skinny Al's back there. See, you'd think that it was all one level, but there was like a house area down here. Because look at that, that's like where you would live. And then steps that go down. And then storage. Put out your fires, people. Check your stoves and your ovens. I mean, they could fix that up. They could fix that up and live in the bottom. Presumably. Maybe. If they were sentimental about it. And those steps there, right there, built into Skinny Al's, you could come down here and go into there. But I think this used to all be parking for Skinny Al's back in the day, because that was here before the circle was. But you can tell the old house part of the circle, that was still old too. That was built a long time ago. Look at all that damage. And there's absolutely nothing at all remaining of the upper part. Look at that. You could probably live up there. Like an apartment. Those little offices. And those homes. Those new ones there. Oh no, it's the remains of Fido. It's the remains of the dog. Oh no, that's terrible. That's just awful. That's terrible.